So a long time ago, during Bible times, far away in Bible lands, there was a man named Abraham. And one day he was out tending his flocks of sheep and goats. And I don't know if that was a very exciting life, but it sure got exciting one day when God appeared with the mighty sound. And he said to Abraham,
Abraham, I need you to go somewhere. But first, I want to tell you, your descendants will be as many as the stars in the sky or as the grains of sand in the desert.
So Abraham said,
Sure, God, it's cool.
So God told Abraham to take together all of his flocks and all of his servants and his wife and go to the place he told him to. So Abraham ran to talk to his wife Sarah, leaving behind his sheep and goats. And when he finally came and found Sarah, he said to her very excitedly,
We have to do what God is telling us to do.
And so Sarah said,
But we sure are pretty old.
It's true, they were very old at that time, but Abraham thought they should listen to God anyway. So they traveled for many years to Egypt and to many other places before they ended up in Canaan. And by that time, they were even older. But then one day, 3 strangers appeared outside of Abraham and Sarah's tent.
Hey, dude. Hey, dudes, how you doing?
Nice flocks.
And Abraham said to them,
You guys could stay with us and hang out with us in our tent.
So the 3 strangers went with Abraham and Sarah to their tent, and Abraham cooked a massive meal. During the meal, one of the strangers said to Abraham a strange thing.
You will have a son.
Abraham was very surprised.
What?
But Sarah, who was in the next room, thought it was the funniest thing she'd ever heard, and laughed and laughed and laughed. But after the strangers had left, Abraham asked Sarah,
Why'd you laugh?
Because that's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. I'm over 90 years old.
But after some time had passed, Sarah, sure enough, got pregnant, even though she was more than 90 years old.
I can't believe it.
Me neither.
And soon a beautiful baby boy was born to her, even in her old age. And she said,
I'm gonna call you Isaac, 'cause that means laughter.
And so sure enough, God brought a baby into the house of a very, very old couple and showed that he was powerful and could do anything. And sure enough, they became a great nation. And God had the last laugh after all.